Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, great weekend, safe weekend. Let's make it a great week, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Your truth is personal to you. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It's no one's truth but yours. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 2, NASDAQ was up 11, S&Ps were up 5, gold contract up $4.90, trading at $1,728 an ounce. Silver up 32 cents at $32.42 an ounce. Platinum down 10 at $1,608 an ounce. Copper off 2 pennies at $3.61 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1.32, trading out at $88.73. Took a while to break that 90, but it's done. Bonds down 25 ticks, trading at 146.25. King dollar down 13 ticks at 79.67. Euro up 35 ticks at 130, and the yen up 61 ticks at 79.93. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're at 1430. Right now, we did the 500 million versus 944. You basically got into the swing of the 1425, rejected that level. What I expect you get here is you get a B to a C of an ABC structure on the way down. We're dealing with 944 million, the bar it's going to be going into. Dow Industrials, the same setup in the Dow Industrials. What you have with the Dow, she got to 13,235. We'll see how she comes into this bar as she came down. She's going to need a lot more juice to negate an ABC structure on the way down. NASDAQ Composite. The NASDAQ Composite is basically an ABC down. We're doing the B to C of that right now. We did 1.6 versus 2.4. And the NASDAQ Composites, we're at 3016. And, of course, let's go over to Apple because it's all about Apple. There was nothing else inside there. Apple was up $24. 19 million shares. Guess what? Apple's doing an ABC down, too. Down with 29 million, up with 19 million. After the close out here, we just had Yahoo come out with numbers. Yahoo closed at 1577. She's trading at 1610. She can't get any juice, and she has good numbers, okay, but no juice. The estimate, the bottom line estimate, earnings per share was $26, 26 cents rather. She made 35 cents. Top line revenue was $1.08 billion. She did $1.09 billion. So what you have here, she's trading up about 25 cents. What you have here, the market is not believing that that earnings per share number is a right number, because that earnings per share number, folks, would be a 50% more than the actual number. Market's not buying it. Bond market. Let's go over to the bond market. We take a look at bonds. What we have with bonds is this. Bonds, pull back 24 ticks today. We did that with 257,000 contracts. She's still building cars. She's going to need a lot more than that 257,000 to break down, folks. She was coming into 512,000 and 413,000. King Dollar. We go take a look at King Dollar. What we have with King Dollar out here is that she rejected last week once again on the daily, on the weekly. She rejected lower price. And what she's doing right now, she's building cars and she's setting up nice. Really a sideways move out here today. Down 13 ticks, but a sideways move. We did 14,000 contracts. She's building cars. First off, to get into the swing point of 80.31. It looks like she wants to make that run up to that 82 area. Some of the high volume stocks we got out here today, and no doubt a low volume market. We had, let's see, Bank of America was up 11. We had Microsoft down 64. GE was off 33. JP Morgan Chase was down 23. Monster Beverage, MNST, you talk about some damage. That was some damage. And what you have with Monster was down $7.50. If you want to see bottom line, you just bring this back, volume off the highs. When you get volume off the highs, folks, the corrections are just vicious. And Monster had made a high out there in June, $78. It did it on 6.7 million shares. Tested it on 10 million. Then guess what? Right off the high, 48 million on the way down. That thing hasn't looked back since 78 to 45. And what we just have now is, let's see. Yeah, on one day, she just broke a larger ABC down. So check this out. You got, this is amazing, actually, 78.50, so you get $28. She's going to $30. $30, ABC structure on the way down to $30. That's the way that's set up right now. Amazon, let's go take a look at Amazon out here. So we have with Amazon, now, Amazon's coming out with his numbers on the 25th. Amazon's been strong like bull, big time. And what you have with Amazon, folks, which is always tough to gauge for all you fundamentalists out here, is that did Bezos spend more money building this month, this last quarter, or less money? You know, because what the way that he operates and the company operates is this. They can make billions and billions of dollars if he just doesn't spend money. Certain quarters, he doesn't spend as much money. Other quarters, he blows a huge amount of money. That's the wrong word, actually, because he's building a dynamite company. Bottom line is that his expense ratio goes up. The way this is trading out here right now, it's telling me that, let's see, so we're inside the range from 246 again. You're 233. So that's basically setting up that it wants to go to the bottom of that range. The bottom of that range, you know, is down that 191. That's the way it's setting up right now. And what is dangerous for Amazon, by the way, folks, is a full correction. And that a full correction would bring that all the way down to a 131. So you're talking about big numbers out here. Let's see if Texas Instruments came out with numbers. They haven't come out with numbers yet. They are going to be coming out with numbers. And Texas Instruments closed at 28.79. Let's see what she's looking like. So this is, take it back 3 years. Okay, so she's going to be making her way down. Texas Instruments is going to be making her way down to this 25.46 number. So this is going to be interesting to see how this shakes out. So we're 27.79 right now. You know, we'll see where it shakes out in the next 20, 30 minutes. 4:30. They're coming out with 4:30. WDC, which is Western Digital, they're going to be coming out with numbers. That closed at 35.28. And they're not out yet. But if we take a look at Western Digital, this is pretty wild. Okay, she's coming back, filling the gap. Boy, these gaps. When these gaps are open, folks, get out of the way. Western Digital, that gapped away the last time they come out with numbers, July, August, September. Yeah, the last time they come out with numbers, it gapped away. It was at $31, gapped up to $40, made a high at 45, and then gave it up. It's coming all the way back to fill that gap. So, some of the large caps out here, this is what you had out here today. You had Caterpillar was up $1.24, $1.22 rather. Oh, gold. I know what we wanted to look at. Oh, yeah, baby. I want to go with CLX2. Okay. Oil. Let's go take a look at that oil. Okay, so we did... See, one second. Let me pull this up. So oil, crude oil. Okay. So CLZ... Okay, CLZ2... She did 260,000 contracts. We're getting some action here. 1 second. Contracts. Okay, this is going to go for it. Okay, so oil right now, folks, we are at 89.12, and you get a swing point out there of 88.09. She's going to go for it. She's going to go for the swing point. We'll see whether she can get any juice on the way down in order to do an ABC structure on the way down. If, in fact, 101 is the A point. So it's a 11.8 A to B structure on the way down, which would bring you into 82. And the last swing point out there is that 81 to 84 area. But the way that's setting up right now, it's building some real force to get into the last two swing points that were out there. And let me bring this, okay, so I can do this right now. Let me figure this out. So we're dealing with, today we did 260,000. See what the swing point is out here. CLX. I go back. CLX to 260,000. You stay right there, folks. We'll have this volume as soon as you come back. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. We're going to be right back.